Three, two, one, we are live, we are live, we are live. It's Nailed guys, and we are live. Woo, woo. Hey everybody, it's Paul. Did she scare you? Miss Barbie says hi. It's Paul from Nailed It, guys. Hey everybody, welcome back to the stream. How are you today? I hope everyone is well. We are back for a part 2 of Peel Off Your Undies at Home, making DIY peel off base, but in colors. If you were here for the last Whip It Up Wednesday, we attempted to make all the peel off bases in the rainbowy of colors. So these are literally peel off bases that we made last week. And they were inspired by Hit the Bottle, who had this peel off base, which is called Black Undies. They had this in PPU. Does it say on here? It doesn't say where it was. This was on PPU a couple of months ago. And then last month they had like a pink rose one. So we attempted to make all the colors last time on the Whip It Up Wednesday. And the only two that came out really good are this purple and orange one. These came out baller. They work really well. And yeah, I was a fan of these. But we had some issues with these. Like this was the red one. And like we tried to add white to make it a little more opaque. And like the white just didn't mix well with this red. So boo. The blue kind of had a similar issue, but the white was kind of like, you could see it in there, it's a little like stringy. So yeah, that didn't quite work out. The green was pretty good, except it didn't mix well. And let me tell y'all, I recently got one of these little vortex mixer thingies. Look how cute, little thing. And I did like mix this with this thing, like holding it on the thing. Yeah, for a while. And it still like had trouble mixing. So that was like, eh. And then our yellow, this one actually came out pretty good. I'm actually interested to try this again now that I've gotten to shake it up really well, because that was what the problem was last time. It couldn't shake up well. And then white was just came out a milky mess. So that just didn't work out too well. But yours truly had a little bit of an idea when I went to the dollar store like last week or something. Okay. So, what I found at the dollar store, I was walking through, and you know how like back to school stuff is there, and I was like, oh, look at that clear glue, our Elmer's glue that we use to make our regular clear peel off base, and the alcohol is how you make the peel off base. Linry just posted a little video about that. But, you know, I was passing by the school supplies, and then I saw the white glue. It's white glue. Now, this isn't Elmer's. It's from the dollar store, so it was $1.25, and it's called Jot. So I don't know if that's any good or not. But I figured the idea of it being a white glue, if we mix the white glue instead of the clear glue with the alcohol, I was wondering if we would then get that white peel off base that we want that is better than this one that did not come out too well. So that's how my brain was working. What do you think? And yeah, so that's what I was thinking with this. Trying the white glue. And then if this works, but it's like a bad glue, I may try to get just the Elmer's white glue that they have and see if that works. So that's what we're going to try. We're going to try to mix it with the white glue and see if we get that, you know, opaqueness that we want, because then we won't have to mix any other colors. But then, you know what else I found at this dollar store? Y'all ain't gonna know. Oh, by the way, if you gotta like and subscribe and do all the things. Like, subscribe, follow the things, do all the things. Tell everybody else to like or subscribe. We gotta get up there. But you know what I found while I was peeking on through that dollar store? Check this out. Crayola color glue. Washable color glue. Now this is washable clear glue. So now we got washable color glue. Now, they come in 4 colors. They did not have the other color, which was listed as mango, which I really wasn't quite sure what color mango was, because by the way, I'm colorblind in case I didn't tell you before, so mango? I don't know what mango was. But I did get the other three, which is this green, blue, and yellow. So we are going to try to fix our green, blue, and yellow. Right? Now, what do you think? Like, isn't this a great idea? So if this works, like yellow looks pretty dang good. Maybe we'll add a little bit of neon, but I don't think so. I don't think we have to because we're using it as a topper. Blue, I did get a little bit of our cosmetic ultramarine blue from Glitter Unique so that we can mix this in to make it a little bit darker because I like this darker color. Actually, we used that other color. What was it called? It was one of the new ones. Oh, y'all, my brain don't work. I don't know colors too good. Indigo Sky. Was that what we used? That might have been what we used. So we might add a little drop of Indigo Sky up in there. And then for the green, this one's already green. But we may add a touch of Ivy, the green Ivy, just to get it a little bit darker. But look how, that's pretty close. Yeah, see, it's just like a little shade darker or so there. I think that would be cool. This, the blue is nice, but I think I want it just a slight bit darker for like, you know, for topper purposes since these are going to be undies. And the yellow actually is pretty dang good too. This is obviously a little brighter because we have neon in there. We may drop a little bit this in there. This mix, we may drop a little bit in there to see if that will brighten it up. So I'm so excited because I think this is going to fix the problem. Now, like I said, purple and orange, this worked really well. And the trick of the purple and orange was that we used the neon pigment to get it really nice and dark and bright. But yeah, this is so cool. I'm excited about this. Now, I don't know what the mango one was. I kind of tried to look it up. These are available at like Instacart, I think, which I don't know what that means. But I think you can get them at Staples too. And they come in the 4 colors. But I didn't get the other color because they did not have it at the dollar store. But I got these at the dollar store and they were only $1.25 each. So that's not too bad. But yeah, so I'm excited to try it. Then I thought what else we would do today is I have been interested in, where did I put it? Y'all, I don't know where I put it. I'm crazy. Oh yeah. So there has been this Glitter Unique magnetic pigment that every time I'm like looking through to see what we're gonna make, I keep stopping on it and I want to use it so bad. This one, like I want to make a magnetic out of this. I want to see how this works. And I was thinking with that, we also have a little bit of this magnetic metallic ice, which I think is just silver magnetic. So this, we may be able to recreate the hollow taco magnetic taco. So that's what I wanted to try to do with this. Make a little couple magnetics later on after we make our peely bases. All right, so let's do this. Let's start with this white jot stuff. Jot, I don't know what that means. All right, so to make our peel off base, which this is our usual peel off base, we use the 70% isopropyl alcohol and then the Elmer's washable glue, the clear glue. But like I said, we're going to try to do a white peel-off base with this white glue. Like, is that ingenious or what? When I saw the colors of the glue, I was like, wait, can I just use these color glues? Oh, what am I wearing, are you asking? What does Paul have on his fingies? Look at this beautiful color. Now, I can't tell you what it is. To me, I think it's like a green, like a really dark green linear hollow that's like leans green, and it's this one, and this is actually going to be from PPU for September for from Colores Carol. It's called Paw Zest, like, you know, paw like an animal. Oh, I can show you. Look, Paw Zest, and it's for September PPU coming up from Colores Carol. Isn't that pretty? I was just swatching it today. So yeah, see how it's like. It's a linear hollow. You can see the linear hollow, but then see this green kind of like shimmer that's in there? Yeah, it's really pretty. So that's coming out for September. And then on my other hand, on this fingies, boop, 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 boop. Anybody have any guesses on what's on these fingies? Meow, 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 meow. These have a little Holo Taco Mooncat combo. We've got on Holo Taco's Sky Lounge as the base for this. And then I topped it with Mooncat's Nirvana Pro X. I think I did 2 coats of Nirvana Pro X, or maybe 1 coat. I don't remember. I think 2 though. But that's what I'm wearing on my fingies. But let's pop these off before we make our peel off base, because in order to see if our peel off base is going to work, we're going to need some fingers to put them on to peel off, right? You know, I don't even know if I can be heard right now. I see yellow going on, so I'm guessing the sound is working. All right, I'm going to pop these off. Now this peel off base that I used for this, and I just swatched this maybe like 2 hours ago, so I didn't really have time to completely dry. But this is the peel off base that we make at home. But look how good that is. Hold on, let me move that out. Yeah, look how good that peels. It's such a I really like this do-it-yourself peel off base, and Linry just posted a short about how to make it too. So you want to check out Linry, Wow Linry, on the YouTube and the Instagram. She has the peel off base, how you make it there too, which is awesome. She is who I learned it from. But then we had the idea to do this color one on the last stream. And you know, color peel off bases are so perfect because, you know, sometimes when you're swatching a topper, you want to use a colored peel off base so you can see what it looks like, and you want to try to show it under different colors, and these are different colors you can make of a peel off base. How awesome is that? Also, another thing that I've learned, I started doing this recently, with our homemade peel off base that we have, I have been doing 2 coats, because Linry had mentioned in one of her lives, I got to watch it for a little bit. She had mentioned something about, like, you know, if you want like a really good peel that's like a thicker base, use 2 coats of peel off base. So I started doing that, and I really like how that worked because you get a better peel. So a couple of these ones that we made last time needed 2 coats, and I was like, oh, that sucks that they're not like 1 coat peel off bases. But then thinking about it, 2 coats isn't too bad. So I'm not mad at it. Oh, that is. All right, now this finger, we have to be very careful. Nikki! Hi, Nikki. Welcome. I was just talking about this nail because I'm trying to grow out my nails like really long for Halloween, and look how long they're getting. I feel like I cannot touch anything or they're going to snap so easily. Is crazy. Hub is taking you out to eat. Oh, no problem. Pop on out. But yeah, I'm excited because I'm trying from Glitter Unique. I mentioned this earlier, but I want to make this magnetic ultra chameleon pigment because every time I go through that stuff that I have and all the stuff that I have and I'm looking through, I stop and see this and I'm like, I want to make that. I want to know what it is. And then I wanted to make this metallic pigment, metallic ice by itself. Because I was thinking this would be like almost similar to the Holo Taco magnetic taco. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do after we do the peel off bases. They look so good. Thank you. They're so long though. Like I'm afraid, like this one, that's what I was just saying. This one is actually a little bit broken right here and over here. There's a little crack in them. But I'm thinking that'll be okay because when I do them in the stiletto, that might be where it starts getting pointy. Hi Chris, how are you? Welcome. Oh, I didn't do theme songs. Nikki has entered the room. Nikki from Glitter Unique. Oh, that was way too high. Chris Broom is in the room. I like his screen name because you can make it rhyming. That did not really rhyme very well. Nikki. But yeah, so, oh, y'all didn't see it because y'all just popping in. So remember last time when we had our last little show here, we tried to make these peel off colored bases, and the purple and orange were banger. They came out perfect. I love them as a 1 coat peel off base, but these all had trouble. Like the mixing, like didn't mix too well and all this stuff. But I was in the dollar store and I had a brilliant idea. Remember, the white didn't come out too well either. So I was in the dollar store and I was like walking through, and you know how they have the school stuff. And guess what I found? I said, you know what? My brain, they naturally peel off. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Chris, it's a peel off base. So like for the orange and purple, these worked out really well. So what we did was, you know how you make your peel off base at home? Lynn reposted about this today. Use your clear glue and your isopropyl for alcohol, 70%. You mix half and half in a bottle, and you get you some peel off base, which is basically the peel off base that I have used on this manicure that you see me peeling off right now. Look, it peels off really good. I did this one like 3 or 4 hours ago, this manicure. But look at that. It just peeled right off because it's a peel off base. So after that, you know how a few months ago, Hit the Bottle came out with the black undies, and then last month they had the pink one. So I was like, you know what? If we take the isopropyl alcohol and we take the Elmer's glue and we mix in some glitter unique stuff, we can make our own color peel off base. And that's what we did. And the purple orange came out perfect. But I had issues with the other colors here. So I was in the dollar store. Shut up. No, I know, Chris. It's like game changing for people. PLN315 has entered the chat. Hey, and it's so cool. So I was walking through the thing and I was like, well, I was in the back to school section and I saw the white glue. And I was like, wait, if we take white glue and mix it with the isopropyl 70% alcohol, that's the peel off base, it'll be opaque and it might work as a white peel off base. So that was the idea I had. So we're going to try that. Then, as I was walking through the dollar store, I found these for $1.25 from the Crayola washable color glue. And what colors we got? We got green, blue, and yellow, which were like 3 of the colors that we had trouble with last time, the green, blue, and yellow. So I was like, oh my God, what if we take the green, blue, and yellow, add a little bit of the like indigo sky or the ultramarine blue to darken it up, the blue a little bit, maybe add a little bit of green ivy to darken up the green a little bit. And I was like, yo, that was like brilliant. But there was one other color, mango something, but they didn't have it in the dollar store. Right, PLN? I hope they work too, because the other ones, like the purple and orange, they're great. They work. Look, I can show you too. Look, watch. We'll put it on now. Obviously, I haven't shaken them up in a bit. But look, check it out. We got purple peel-off base. Now, the only thing is, the thing that was weird, I mean, just look at this. Even as a polish, it's just pretty. I forgot how pretty this was. Look, one coat, purple, peel-off base. What? It's sick. It's sick. All right. Anyway, that was the purple, and the orange works just the same. But we're gonna try this white version here with using the white glue. I'm hoping it'll work with the isopropyl alcohol. Now I probably should get some white just in case. Oh wait, do I don't even have any more white. I think I used it all. But let me get some things so I can do a little cleanup. Dang, I'm getting fancy making my own base. And it's one coat, right? That one's cool. Sure. No, Chris, it's well, you know, I was inspired by people. It takes a village to come up with ideas. And like, you know, Linry showed us how to make that peel off base that she figured out that she got the recipe from somebody else. And then, you know, Hit the Bottle had those color peel off bases, and Witchy Caress had sent me the link. You know, so like when Witchy Caress sent me the link to the Hit the Bottle pink peel off base that was in last month's PPU, that's when I was like, wait, can we just use the peel off base do-it-yourself base and add color to it to make color peel off base? Because that, you know how you're a swatcher, you know how it is, like you have to do like 2 coats or 3 coats of a cream to do a topper on top, and it's just like, and a peel off base beneath that so that you can peel it off and do clean. And it's just gonna, it'll make so many people's lives so much easier. So y'all, if you know any swatchers, send them the link to this video when we're done, if it works. Well, I mean, if it doesn't work too, because they may be able to figure it out. All right, let's try it. All right, let's experiment. Let's experiment. Oh, well, those will stay down there because I can't be looking for all that. All right, but look at that peel off base. Isn't that cool? Now these do take a little longer to dry than I'd like, but that's okay. Because in the long run, you're gonna save some time. Oh, I have a question for the studio audience. This came. Where did this come from? Oh, I got a D stash from Marketplace, like 30 polishes for $10, and they were all like what is this brand? LA Colors and things like that. And this came with it, and I don't know what it is. It's a super strengthener nail builder. What is that? Is that a base coat, or is that a top coat? What is a nail builder? Because yours truly does not know. Thank you, PLN. Look how long they are, right? If you don't know, I'm trying to grow out these nails so I can do like stiletto nails for nail art in September for October, like Halloween stiletto. I want to do the Wicked Witch of the West. But they're getting so long. I can't touch anything, though. I feel like they're going to break at any second. I have no life. All right, let's do this. Let's try this. All right, so first off, what we're going to do is put in 7.5, which is half of 15 mLs of the glue. Okay, wait. There's nothing coming out of here. Hold on. I haven't tried. Oh, jeez. I haven't tried this yet, so I haven't even opened this. Does this have like a safety thing? Oh, there's a thing. Why didn't anybody tell me they had the thing? Oh, I'm going to break a nail trying to do this. Oh, there it goes. Well, that's okay. You got to come off anyway. Bye. See, that was the homemade peel-off base, but that was after it was on for a couple of days. It pops off pretty easy. All right, let me find something pointy. Something pointy. Nicole! Feel like they're for sure long enough for stilettos. You think? I'm just like, I don't know. I've never had stilettos, so I don't know how long they have to be. I figured in September, like the first or second week of September is when I would cut them. Oh my God. How am I supposed to get this cap off? I don't want to break a nail trying to get a cap off. Well, now that's just rude. Hold on, wait, I'm going to use my teeth. Don't look. Hold on. Can I get off camera? Can I get off camera? I can definitely point them out. Yes. They look so good. Thank you. Oh my God, this is impossible right now. Ugh. How the heck? Maybe I should have looked at this before starting. Oh wait, I got it. There we go. All right. All right, here we go, y'all. If this works, this is going to be a game changer. Nicole, you know how it is. Nicole, you know how when you want to swatch toppers, you got to do like all the different colors and stuff. So we're gonna try, and I got these glues, the blue and the green and the yellow. We're gonna try and make the. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be peely based. All right, 7.5 mLs. Where you at? There you go. Oh God, this is really thick glue. It's way thicker. You know what? This may need water too. Okay. All right, that's 7 mLs of the glue. And then we're going to put the isopropyl alcohols. Now, this is where we usually make a mess because this... Why do they make it like this? That this little hole and it just like splurts really far? Or... It's weird. Oh, but yeah, so like this peel off... Okay, I gotta look what I'm doing. This peel off base is kind of brilliant. If this works, this color... Like this purple, it works really well. Look how good. That was one coat purple. It's still drying though. You see how it gets kind of matte when it dries? That is kind of weird. But it doesn't matter because you're going to put a top coat on anyway. Makes sense for top, or you usually do one peel off, one cream, then topper for swatches. Yeah. Now you got to do just one peel off of whatever color, your purple, and then your topper. And you're done. Alright, let's see if this works. I mean, this is the recipe. Did I put enough? Meow. Yeah. All right. Stir it up. See if we get a white top. I mean, it looks white. We're halfway there. This was the easy one. Now, see, the thing is it going to be opaque enough? That's the question. I feel like white, though, would you want to do 2 coats of peely base? I think that's okay if you want a thicker peel. That LA Colors can be used as a base coat, you believe. Yeah, I didn't know. It came in that D-stash. It says nail hardener. And I was like, I'm thinking base coat. Because it does look like the color of those base coats. That kind of like... Because you know how like top coats kind of have a bluish tint to them or something? Well, hey, that's pretty opaque. Well, that does look more like a jelly. Now, I would add regular white, but I don't have any more because we used it all last time. All right, but let us get a little brush. Let's see how it works. One less trouble without you. I got one less trouble without you. Ooh. All right. Now, did I mix it enough? This feels very not opaque enough, but we'll see. This might be a good blurring peely base. Is that a thing? Yeah, that's very clear. That's not white. Alright, so that didn't work too well. Now, if I had white, I would add that in and try to make that work. But this is a good, like, blurring base coat. And I also wonder if it's because it's not Elmer's and it's like the dollar store. But, we'll see if it still works like a base coat. Yeah, that's barely even a tint there. Alright. Done. You didn't work. I'm not going to waste the bottle on you. Next! Now we'll try the colored ones. Should we do blue first? Or the yellow or the green? Let's do the green. Green! Because I know we got them green lovers. Nicole loves nails. I forgot her theme song. So there it was. Then Heather Malone has come in the room. Miss Heather Malone. Everybody gets a theme song when they come in. Happy Wednesday. Lurking and working. Love it. All right, is there a safety thing on here? All right, we're going to try the green. No safe. Crayola. They ain't got no safety on here. Someone could have opened this, put some poison in it, so if I drink it, I get in trouble. All right. 7.5. Oh, gosh. This is like green slime. Ooh, and it's making weird noises. Ew. Ew. Oh, God. It is so thick, but it's washable. That's good. That was kind of gross. I think that's 7.5 ml. It literally looks like green slime. It's like not even flat. It's like bumpy. That's so gross. I love it. Alright, so we got our washable Crayola. Alright, let's get our... Where's the alcohol? There it is. Alright, what are we putting in? Another 7.5. Get it to 15. Oh gosh, gonna make a mess. Gonna make a mess. Gonna make a mess. Okay. Alright, what do we think? It looks so gross. All right. Stir stick. Stir stick. This is so disgusting. All right. But we're going for it. It's all stringy. It looks like braids. It's so weird. At least nothing got like started smoking and blowing up like I thought it was the first time we did these. That is so gross. Why is it so stringy? It's like braids. Maybe it needs a good shaking. I did get that vortex thing. A little vortex. Y'all, I don't think the washable glue, I don't think it's going to work. I think we're going to have to stick with like our neon. So we got to get a green neon and a blue neon and fix the blue and the green the old-fashioned way. And by old-fashioned way, I mean the way we did it 2 weeks ago. The moment of truth is past. There is no truth. It's a fail. It's like it's not even mixing together. It's like, you know, when you're cooking and you're trying to make a sauce and it separates. That's what I feel like happens. But like in the worst way possible. I still think it's funny. I want to add the green anyway. I have a little bit of this old green. Just go break a little bit off. See if it'll somehow melt in there. Y'all, you know, we try to be a little unhinged here. It's been a long week. Y'all, you know how I talk to you about these people that I talk to on the phone for work? The stories that I hear, they are wild. So remember I told you about this guy who broke up with his wife. They were together for like, hey, it's starting to mix. Look at that. Just with a little tenacity, it's starting to mix real pretty there. Maybe that little bit of chunk of green helped. It looks like a little like, what do you call it? Chocolate chip. If chocolate chips were green. Anyway, this guy that was married for the 23 years or whatever, and he kept talking on the phone about how his wife was like, had some kind of emotional dissociative something disorder. But I think he's the one with the problem. Because they finally went to therapy and things went wrong and sideways. It was just very odd. Weird consistency, right, Palin? That's very interesting texture. That would have been a really cool textured nail polish. But look, it's like coming together. But it does feel like green slime in a way. I don't know if that's really opaque enough. These are more like tints. They're not really giving us good color. Let me see if I can break up some of this green. I have an idea. I have a plan. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just use the green. I have it right here. Yeah. My green exploded. That's why I have the little dry pieces. Are you all dried up in there? Yeah, this is the green ivy from Glitter Unique. Ooh, yeah. Get in there. Whoa, not that much. Ooh, dear. That's gonna work. It's gonna be green, all right. Ooh. That is no joke green. I think we got a little dark on that one. You know what? I'm going to split this up. Maybe. That's kind of really gross. Did you see that? Wasn't that the funniest thing? All right, wait. I'm going to do this. If it works, I can't even say that with a straight face. If this works, wait, how am I going to do this? All right, my brain is doing math. It's not doing it very well, but all right, if this works, I can't even say it with a straight face because it. Never mind. I'll wait to see if it works first, and then I'll say what I was gonna say. All right, so I'm gonna try to split this in half, and then what's 7.5 split in half? 3 3/4, right? I do math good. All right, let's split this up. Oh, that's so gross. All right, then I'm gonna put more of this in there. We're not even measuring anymore. This is like cooking when you just start adding ingredients. Then we're gonna add some more alcohol in both of them. Come here, alcohol. You made Nickelodeon slime for nails. That would be great. Peel off slime, no doubt. Then we're gonna add this stuff back in and see what happens. Oh, this is gonna be that weird consistency again, huh? Now it just looks like slime with boogers in it. It's kind of gross. Ooh, wait. Are we getting a little lighter there? Is there a little bit of a color change happening? A little bit? This is so disgusting. I love it. In like the worst way possible. It feels like green slime. That looks lighter. Alright, I'm gonna stir it a little more and see if it works. Looks like slime, it's slime, I don't know. Probably none of you in this chat is old enough to know what the phrase I don't know does. Or who Alanis Morissette was before she was Alanis Morissette, when she was just Alanis. None of you know. I do. That is so gross. Alright, let's put it on my nails. See what happens. Why not? Where am I putting this? I guess you'll go there. We're brave. We are brave. Let's use the same one from before. Nikki's laughing because she knows who I'm talking about. Although I don't think she's as old as I am. So. Well, this is a nice, good... Does anybody want to stain their nails green with a peel-off base? This is really good. Oh, gosh. Alright. That does not work. Alright, we have learned our lesson. The glue from the dollar store does not work. Surprise, surprise. Dollar store glue does not make a peel-off base, but it does make a good stained nail. Great. Like, this would be good for Halloween. Not gonna lie. Alright, you go away. You go back in there. Now, here's what I want to do. Let's go back. Let's go back in time, if you will, to our original green. Meow. Yellow and blue. Now, these were the ones that didn't go so well. And now what was wrong was this one, it didn't mix very well. And I put it in the vortex shaker and still didn't mix. You can still see like we put the blue. But let's see how bad it really is now that it actually did. You used to watch that show? Yes! You can't do that on television. I used to watch it all the time. And after that was Dave Coulier from Family Matters. No, Family... Whatever that Uncle Joey show was. And he was on a show called Out of Control. Alright, so this was the green that we made from last time. And it's not bad. I don't know what I was complaining about. It just didn't mix well, so it looked funny. But look how like, oh yeah, I remember. It was the 2-coater. But I think that's okay, because that'll give you, actually, it's not too bad, though. I can kind of live with that. So that was the green that we did last time. That actually is not bad. Now that we mixed it in the vortex thing really well, I would say that is okay. I also mixed the yellow in the vortex thing, so this might be good too. But look how cool that looks. That I can buy that. And there's the purple. It's dry now. See how that looks like with the it does come out like kind of matte looking. But if you add a top coat to that, it looks cute. But let's put a topper on. Oh gosh! Oh my knee. What kind of toppers we got? What's a topper? I need a topper. Oh, this is my favorite. Oh, I don't want to use my favorite though. Oh, I can use this Mooncat one because it's an extra one I got from Rewards. So I got here from the Mooncat the Moon Dust. It's a topper. It's really pretty. But let's put it over the purple just to show you what this purple one that we made was. Uh-oh. Okay, that's the purple. I'm colorblind. The blue and the purple are very similar to me. So it took me a second to figure it out. Look how pretty! That is gorgeous. Can you see it in the camera? Isn't that pretty? See? And it's a peel-off base. So at the end of the stream, we'll peel it off. Full House. Oh, Full House. That was it with Uncle Joey and the other one. So yeah, Dave Coulier, the other uncle. What was his name? I don't remember. But he was on that Out of Control show. Alright. Yeah, actually, I'm happy enough with that green that even though it didn't mix completely on the bottom, like you can see like a little bit of that pigment, a lot of it of that pigment there. But like, it's still pretty good if you should give it a good shake. Alright, let's try this yellow on the pink. Oh gosh. Jagged Little Pill was the first ever CD you ever had purchased. Love some Alanis. Jagged Little Pill was a cute little musical too. Alright, let me put this yellow one. Now, if I remember, the problem with the yellow one was it was a 2-coater and it was a little chunky. But maybe the vortex helped. No, it's still chunky. Alright, yellow, we're not happy with the yellow. That's too chunky. That looks like it got all mixed up too. Like the mix didn't, it got split. What's it called? Like, yeah, when you making a sauce and it splits. See, it's all like chunky. I don't like that. Yellow, you're a fail. Bye-bye. Ow, my nose. And then finally, we got the blue. We'll put the blue over the white one again. All right. Oh, God. Now, the problem with the blue one was the same thing from the other. It didn't mix. If you look closely, you can kind of see like little white specks. And that was like the white that we put in, and it's not quite mixed in. And that ended up coming out on the peel off, like when you swatched it. So we'll see if that's still there. Yeah, you get little blue specks. That's why I didn't like the blue. Alright, so that's why we got to fix the blue. And I know how to do it. We got to get the neon back. I need a new white, because I was using old white. But you can see those little flecks in there. So that's why we didn't like that one. The green is still pretty good. The green maybe needs like 2 coats because you can see the visible nail line pretty well. But that's also because half of it's dry and half of it's not dry. We'll come back to that and see when it's fully dry because it might even out because the bottom half is literally dry and the upper half isn't. That's kind of cool. All right, so that's the peel off base situation. That's what we have made. So I would say the orange, purple, and green are a yay. The blue and the yellow and white are a nay. But you know, white always has problems with peel off bases. See, this one just like the mix didn't mix. She was not happy at all. She said, "No, thank you. I am not going to play well with others today." All right, let's get to some glitter unique mixing but still, look at that purple. Sorry, it caught my eye. I had to show it again. That came out so good, that purple. Let's put the orange on the middle now. Just to show you how that came out. Now, if you want to check out that last 2 weeks ago, I guess, the other Barbie covered live, that's when we made these initial ones, and you can see how we made the purple and the orange, because honestly, there was a lot of ingredients going in, and I don't remember writing it down, so who knows how we made that. But look at this orange one coat freaking peel off base. Oh god, it's so good. Like I said, y'all, the orange and this purple, no joke. But the blue, it's like, hi, I am not a base coat. I am a flecky little peel off polish that has white flecks in it. But that orange, the orange and the purple, nailed it. Green, you need 2 coats. Why you need 2 coats, green? Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like that, green? Oh, why you gotta be like that? But see, look, the second coat, though, she looks pretty good. Scooby-Doo-Ba-Doo. Meow, meow. Poor yellow. Let me hold it on the vortex thing for a little longer, see what happens. Oh, gosh. Oh, I'm gonna drop it. Meow. Ow. Is that loud? Can y'all hear that? Probably, because my mic is pretty good. But it's supposed to be a noise canceling mic, so maybe it is. You can hear it. Maybe you can't hear it. Yellow, are you mixing? Mix it up, yellow. Get unchunky, because look, it's all chunky. I don't like that. But that orange. That orange is just like a gorgeous neon orange to begin with. Oh, you know, that kind of feels good with my shoulder. My shoulder hurts. I think I slept funny. Alright, you go away. I'm going to try again with the yellow. See if that mixing did anything. Still look chunky, so. Blech. No. No, I disapprove. You do not pass the quality test, yellow. Although that was a little bit better. But not enough. Not good enough. Yellow. Blue, you are excused. Is that the blue one? Oh no. Yeah, because it has the flex in it. Alright, those 2 are excused. These 3, I'm kind of happy with. You need to wash that shit. Alright, so let us get to this magnetic. Because like I said, there's this magnetic Ultra Chameleon Pigment 15 that I have been eyeing for weeks. Weeks, I say, with a capital WH. Weeks. And we're going to let these 2 dry. And we'll show the moon dust over the green and the orange once they dry. But yay, this was fun, and I'm glad that that glue was not expensive. All right, y'all. Should we do the hollow taco first? I'm thinking hollow taco first. So, as y'all know, hollow taco recently came out with a magnetic taco. Ooh. And it is kind of brilliant. It's gorgeous. It works really well. It sucks up that thing. Look, it's like bam, magnetic. And it's though, you know, kind of sold out and limited edition. It's gone. But I have here in my little hot hands some glitter unique magnetic pigment metallic ice. Now I don't know if it's gonna do the same thing, but that looks pretty similar. Except it looks like it's slightly darker. Like it may have a little bit of a gray tint to it even when you pull the magnet. So that's what we're gonna make today. Just put this into the sauce and see what happens. Love the metallic ice. I know it is so good. I've used it so much. Like I'm hoping there's enough in here. I think there is. There looks like there's at least 4 scoops, and I wanted to get like at least 8 scoops. But I think we can do it. How? All right, so let's start. Meow meow meow. We got some glitter unique suspension base. Ooh, that's a big bottle. We're gonna put 15 mLs up in here. Where are you? Turn. There's so many different. What's a drams? Anybody know what a drams is? Are they missing the A? It's supposed to be dramas. They're missing the A. Drams. Okay. Oh my god, I think my shoulder is broken. And one for sponsors. Woo! Alright, so the way we're gonna make this thing is we're just gonna dump this. Well, no, we'll measure it out. We'll see how many scoops is actually in this thing. Alright. I'm hoping to get 8 scoops out of there. Probably don't need that many, but I want it to be a really strong magnet, right? 1, 2. Actually, maybe we'll put the magnetic over that orange peel off base. Oh god, my arm. 3. 4. Now, from my experience, once you get up to like 5, 6 scoops of things, it starts getting hard to mix it all together. So after I do about 4 scoops of stuff, I start mixing it in all together. Ooh, silver. See, I think this will also have more of a metallic look to it because it is metallic ice. That is cool, though. Wow. This would be a good base for like other colors if you wanted like an orange metallic or a blue metallic. Ooh, that's pretty. And it's pretty opaque too. Let me... Ooh, look at that magnetic pull. But see how it's got like, it looks like it's got a little darker base to it than the Holio Taco-y. Meow, meow, meow. All right, let me get a swatch stick and see what that do on there. What that do on there. So we did 4 scoops, and it does feel like pretty opaque and like pretty good. I don't know if we need more than 4 scoops, which would be amazing. You know how many things you can make with just little 4 scoops? This is just 1 gram of stuff, and I've already used it a couple of times before. So just imagine the possibilities. All right, I need a thing. I zap things, zow! I zap things, zow! He's here. What's up, I zap things? All right, we are gonna try this on the swatch stick first to see if it's actually going to pull and be clear. Because I don't know if it's going to be a topper or just like a straight up silver magnetic. Because if that's the case, oh no, this is going to be, that's going to topper. I think that'll topper. Ooh, this is going to be exciting. All right. That there. Magnetizer. Oh gosh. Ooh, it does have a like a milkiness to it. See, it does give it a like a tint, a little grayish tint of color there. Which, if that's the case, I might make that blue. No, well, that is cool though. All right, let's see if it toppers. Where can I put you? Y'all, I'm having trouble. I can't move. All right. Orange isn't quite dry yet. Do it over the green. Alrighty. I'm curious to see if it's going to be like clear or if it's going to have that grayish tint to it. Oh gosh. All right. Now I'm curious to see what it'll look like over the purple because this is kind of looking really cool from this angle. I don't know what you can see. What can you see? Nothing? Am I even on screen? I can't see. Oh god. Ooh. It does. I think it does have a little bit darker. Like it just made it a little bit darker, the green, I think. But that's pretty dang close. That is pretty dang close. Huh. Right? That does look cool. I think that kind of looks like the... Hold on. So here's the Holotaka. See, the Holotaka looks lighter to me. Let's see though. Yeah. Holotaka definitely looks lighter. Yeah. I would say the Holotaka has like the one that we just made has a little bit more of a base color to it. Whereas Holotaka's like, and they're also different ingredients too. This is like micro-y and this is like metallic-y. But it still has the same kind of awesome, cool effect, which is that's what counts. Because you know what? They don't make this one anymore. But they make this one. Nikki, if you're still there, is metallic pigment ice available? Because I have a feeling if it is, you're going to be selling it out soon. That's kind of cool. Should we velvetize her? Let's velvetize her over the orange. By the way, y'all, you know that new kind of like put the magnet on the drill and like smack yourself in the face thing? People are making all that stuff. Y'all just need to make yourself a little Maggie. Throw some yarn in there, tie her in a little knot, give her a little ponytail, a little 4-incher. And look, you just wind her up. Oh, you're not going to be able to see it. You just wind her up and look in my front camera. You do like that. See my face camera? You just spin her like that over the nail. Boo, spin. And then she won't go flying. You just spin her by her hair back and forth. And it kind of works pretty well. You looked and the 1 ounce is sold out. No, big sad. Yes, and we're also have the silver, which is a bit smaller particle. Ooh, I gotta check that one out too. The 1 ounce is sold out, but you know what? The 2 ounce, if the 2 grams, if that's there, Well, this is only 1 gram. This is like just a tiny bag. There's like a lot of different sizes, but the 1 gram, if that's available, that's all you need to make like you can make a few bottles with it because it was only 4 scoops, and I would say there's probably another 8 scoops in here, and I've used this like twice. You go, Maggie, right? Yes, you just twirl her over your nail like that with her little ponytail, and get that little magnet effect, that new one. You can check to see if you can restock that tomorrow. Oh, nice, Nikki. There you go, Zap Things. See, Nikki, who runs the place, is on here and will show you. All right, let's velvetize the orange. Come on, orange. You know, I must say though, the one we made here is a nice silver metallic by itself without magnetizing. It is kind of cool. All right. Meow. That goes in there. Maggie comes out. Maggie comes out to play. Ooh, yes. That's kind of hot, y'all. I approve. Meow, 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 meow. That looks so juicy. It's like candy. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I guess I didn't hold that there long enough. Is that things you can just see? Yeah. I'm happy with that as a topper. Like, we just made our own version of the Holo Taco magnetic top, blah, 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 blah. But it's pretty dang good. It is pretty dang good. Let's pour it into the bottle. Woo. And that was only 4 scoops of that metallic ice. Wow. And that was also half of it on the table. Good thing it's not limited edition. Ah, too much, too fast. I was going too fast, y'all. I got too excited. Good thing I made a little extra for the swatchers. Oh, this is getting all over my fingy. Whee! The lovely thing about polish on a silicone mat is that when it dries, it'll just pop right off. But let's magnetize it. Ooh. So cool. That's kind of cool. We're gonna save that for a little bit. All right, I need a tissue. Where are my tissues? Off my thumb. But that is pretty cool. That topper, she be topping. Cleaning up the bottle just a little bit. All right, so there is our metallic ice just by itself, and I love it. It's brilliant. It's gorgeous. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, let's do that side by side with the Holo Taco. So you can see what I'm talking about, that base being slightly darker. It's very slight. It actually looks like it's like blue or something. You see the difference? It's still cool though. I still approve. Yay, this is a good one. All right, let us continue. Now, I want to make this other magnetic, I mean. This one, she'll always keep catching my eye. You know what we're going to do? I have just decided this now. You added an ounce of the silver, turquoise, indigo, and ice. Nice. Wow, that's awesome. You're gonna get a lot too. And a half ounce isn't that a big amount? I don't know. I don't know sizes very well. Okay, but I do know this. I just had the idea that for this metallic ice thing, we're gonna put this topper, this magnetic topper, as part of the 1K giveaway. If I ever get to 1K, we'll put this as the one of the prizes that you'll get. This topper. Yeah. Bam. I thought it. I said it. It's happening. Boo-hoo. Now let's get to this one. This one. All right. See how you're gonna work. Get that off of there. All right. Now I have no idea what's in here, but I figured after we make it, I might want to add one of the reflective glows from Glitter Unique, which are so pretty. Just to give it a little reflective glow. I want to, because I don't know how it's going to come out, but one of these reflective glows, I think is going to be really cool. Probably this one. Reflective glow number 3. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. All right. Put that off to the side. You are waiting for a moment. All right, let us get 15 ml in here. Man. Zap thinks you will love the turquoise indigo. Oh, so cool. All the stuff from Glitter Unique is so cool. I mean, has there ever been anything I've shown on here that's not cool? I don't think so. Oh gosh. Oh god. Ow. 15 ml, one for swatchers, and for me spilling half of it. Alright, here we go. You get in there. Let's do 4 scoops, because that seems to be a nice little round number there. Or actually, let's just do 2 scoops, because I really don't know how opaque this is. One. Ooh, but I am loving how dark that is right now. And 2. Let's keep this here so we can add some more, because we probably will. Ooh, it's so velvety. Ooh, that got opaque so quick. Just 2 scoops. That's pretty dang good. But we'll see how it pulls. Because if it pulls, because you know, sometimes with magnetic it pulls and it's not as opaque, maybe we'll add a 3rd scoop. But I think that's pretty dang. What you got going? What you pulling? Ooh, yeah. That's kind of cool. I can't get my magnet over the thing. I'm going to put 1 more scoop. Hold on. Oh. Ow. I can't pick things up. Ooh, look how pretty. You know what I'm thinking? What if we put a scoop of the metallic... Well, that's pretty, though. I'm thinking of putting a little of the metallic ice in there. But that, like, that color by itself is really pretty. And then when we magnetize... That's kind of cool, though. With some reflective glitter in there, that's going to be really pretty. The Magnetics 12, 13, 14 are super old, so they don't pull as much as the ones that have come out since. What's this one? But this pulls gorgeous. It's so dark and light. Like, it's like a lightsaber. Meow, 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 meow. see it. I want reflective glitter in this. For sure. Alright. Reflective glitter, please. Where did you go? Reflective glow number 3, you're on. Woo! Now, I'm going to be dainty tonight. I know that's different for me. Nice and vampy, right? Oh, I love it. I'm going to be dainty, though. I'm only going to do, like, 2 scoops of reflective glitter. Because I'm dainty like that. Oh, that's going to be pretty, though. That's going to be a gorgeous. Ooh. Yes. Look at that little twinkle it adds. Perfect. Just delicate enough to give that little sparkle. All right. Third scoop. Sorry, I need 3. You know me. I need the third. Y'all know I couldn't resist a third scoop. Y'all know. Looks like the galaxy. Oh my god, yeah. And with this reflective glitter, it's going to make it even more poppin'. That was just 4 scoops. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw it. It's not on camera. You can't say it is. Yeah. Yeah. Look at how gorgeous. Alright. Let's peel off this blue. Yeah. Are you even going to peel? There you go. Meow. Since the blue wasn't working for us anyway, you are puskewed. Meow, meow, meow. Alright. You are mostly gone. That's good enough. Just to see what we got. Alright, shall we... I think Maggie needs to make another appearance. What do you think? Magala. Ah! Gosh, she takes everything. Did you see that? That was like magic. Maggie scares me often, y'all. No joke. Maggie makes me scared. Alright, let me get some peel off base for myself. Who's laughing? What you laughing at? Slap on some peely base. I'm going to do a second coat of that just so I get a nice thick coat on there. Well, let's stir that up. A little more. That does look gorgeous. And y'all can't, I don't know if you can see the color shift in the color, but there's like another dimension in there too that you can't see. But it is so pretty. Yeah. It's so pretty. Alright. Get the little thing. Maggie is at the ready. Can you see her? Yeah. Oh gosh. I'm trying to straighten up my leg. Alright, let me clean up a little bit. I know with you looking at this chaos, you're like, how are you going to clean up a little bit? But, I mean, just move this really big bottle out of my way. There we go. All clean. That can go there. Here's our magnetic from earlier. Our topper. So cool. Alright, let me get another coat of peely base on. So what's everyone up to this week? I haven't even asked. And how's everyone's week going? I don't know if I mentioned, I think I mentioned this in the last stream. I booked a character voice on an audiobook. I can't really talk about that audiobook yet because there's like stars in it and it's all hush hush until it's like press released and stuff. So whatever, I'm on that. But I ended up going on to Audible, I think, through Amazon, and they have like you can audition to be narrators of audiobooks. And I just booked two of them. One of them was a kid's book. I was like, let me start out with like something simple to see what the platform's about. And I booked like narrating a kid's book. It's called The Monsters Go Back, or The Monsters First Day at School. It's a really cute book about three monsters going back to school. So I was a voiceover for that. And then I am narrating like a decor how to kind of book, like a how to spruce up your house and decor. Like it's just a short little like tips thing. But yeah, it's really cool. I'm starting to audition for some of these Audible books. So if Nicole is still out there listening, maybe I'll audition for one of them spicy, crazy books that you read. And then maybe you'll be hearing my voice saying, being one of them spicy books. Ah, that's so weird. It is so cool. Thank you, Pia. Yeah, it's so cool. Thank you. It's really cool. And the book that the one that I first got I'm not narrating the first book that I was talking about. I'm just one of the voices on it. But there's like other celebrities on there, and like actually four of them, I knew who they were by like when I looked up their names. Two of them I recognized from their picture. The other two I knew who they were immediately just from their names. Yeah, and it's really cool. But yeah, once that book gets released, I will tell you all about it. But for now, you can look up the kids' book soon. It's still being like double checked and everything, I guess. So it's not going to be up for another like 9 or 10 days, but it's really cool. What's going on over there? Are there animals fighting? There's a sleeping dog. The cats must be doing something. All right, is that dry yet? Are you dry? I want to play with the magnetic. All right, I'm going to try putting this on and magnetize it. Ooh. Is this a topper too? Wait, it might be. Hold on. Since it is a magnetic, it might not have pigment in it, and we get to add some color, which I have right over there. Oh, that wasn't dry. My base coat wasn't dry. Ooh. I wonder if this is going to build up or if we should put another... Maybe we'll put another thing in there. Another scoop. So yeah, I think it would be funny if I ended up auditioning for one of those spicy, crazy books that Nicole puts on her thing, and I'm narrating one. I won't tell her though. Let her be a surprise. All of a sudden, she'll recognize the voice and be like, "Wait, what's going on?" Oh, I am so impatient. I don't want anything to dry. Can y'all still see? I did not let my peely base dry. This is really pretty though. Can you see that? Let me show it. Isn't that cool? Look how cool that is! Oh my god! That built up pretty good. That was 2 coats. That's not bad. Wow, right? It's so pretty. The reflective glitter really adds to it too. So that was Reflective Glow number 3 with the Magnetic Ultra Chameleon pigment. Yes, Charmeleons. Look at that. Bam. Ooh. And there you can see. Wait, where? Come back. Come back, hand. There we go. There she is. Look at that. How stunning it is. Nikki, what have you made? Your ingredients. They make these things. They're so pretty. Whee. That's really cool. Alright, let's pour that in a bottle. Ooh, nice. Yeah. And that was simple, too. Super simple, super gorgeous. I'm glad I didn't add the metallic ice because I was having the thought of putting the metallic ice so it would get that kind of silver and blue streaky thing going on. But then I was like, you know what? It's really pretty by itself. Why ruin a good thing, right? I approve. Let us get this in the bottle. Now, I do have another couple of magnetics over here that I think I might want to play with if y'all are up for another polish. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, come on. Ooh, she's thick. This is so pretty pouring into the bottle. Just seeing like all the sparkle from the reflective glitter. So good. Today's magnetic day here on the Nailed It Guys. Well, you know, all the brands are coming out with all the magnetics, so we might as well play with them, right? Meow, 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 meow. Alright, am I almost at the top? I can't see the top of the bottle right now. I guess when it starts overflowing, that's when we know. Whee! Oh, that's so pretty. Have to pop out. Yes, have a good night. All right, let's show you this loveliness. It looks like a galaxy in the bottle right now without any magnetization. And then there is your shooting star. Psh, yeah. Oh, so good. So good. Oh, yes. All right, magnetics. It's magnetic day. It's magnetic day. What we got here? I don't know what I have, believe it or not. All right, so we got a 5D UCC magnetic pigment green, blue, violet. What is 5D? That's 5 dimensions. That's like a lot of dimensions of dimensions. That's that one. We got a little magnetic-y there. Let's see what else we got. That's kind of cool. Then we got over here. Move over. Another 5D copper pink green. That's kind of cool. Look at that shifty. Ooh. Ow, my nail's wet. Alright, so that one. And we got a magnetic ultra chrome chameleon flakies. Oh, this is like the oh, that's kind of pretty. That's like a hot pinkish. These are flakies, magnetic flakies. And then we have this cyan one. But cyan blue, isn't that blue? That doesn't look blue to me. But maybe does that look blue? How is that blue? Now I know I'm colorblind, but am I crazy? Alright. Anybody see one that they like? I kind of like a few of them. I feel like that's just, you know what? This one keeps bothering me. This cyan blue, because is that blue? I'm going with this one because it's intriguing me. I'm feeling intrigued. That turned out stunning. Thank you. Yeah, that one came out so pretty. Meow, You go over there. Ow. I think my shoulder is broken. I'm not going to lie. I cannot move. All right. We're going to make a 5D magnetic cyan blue. That doesn't look blue. But maybe we'll add some blue and see what happens. Right? All right, suspended base. Let us go. 15 ml, 15 ml, 15 ml, yeah, yeah, yeah. One of us watching. Yeah. All right. Man. I don't have any finger. Oh, I have this hand. I was like, I don't have any fingers left though to test it. And that one got all messed up, but whatever. All right, here we go. Cyan 5D magnetic pigment. Oh gosh. Ugh. You was laughing at Maggie. I love it. Maggie is funny. She's a funny gal. All right, let's put 2 scoops. 2 scoops seems to be a good number from before. I don't know what color this is. It says cyan/blue. But it does not look like that to me. Maybe all the people that can see color, the color not blind people, I guess they're called. What are they? The color seeing people? Y'all can tell me what this is eventually. But it doesn't look blue to me. See, it says cyan blue. Maybe it's one of those magic changing colors. Man. Stir it up. Stir it up. Stir it up. Boop, 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 boop. This looks like gold or green to me. I get gold and green confused. It kind of actually looks, I would say, copper. All right, magnet, where are you? See what you pull. Whee. I don't see the blue. So I'm going to add blue. Let's add the blue. Looks green to you. Looks green to me too. But now it's going to have some blue. What does blue do to green? Does it make it more green, I think? 1, 2, 3, 4 drops of Pro Color Indigo Sky. Ooh, maybe some metallic ice mixed in there would be cool. Ooh, wow, that gave it like a really cool bassy thing. It gave it a nice like background. I'm here for that. That actually came out pretty cool. It's like now switching from like a green to a teal at certain angles. That's cool. What are we making? Who knows? Who knows? Alrighty. I want to add more. I want to do more. What else are we going to do? Alright, we added some blue, which really looked cool. Oh, metallic ice. I want to put a little metallic ice in there and see what happens. What do you think, right? Metallic ice, which was our topper from before that pulled that silver. So what is going to happen in the green? What's going to happen? It is looking very expensive to me. Like the color of money, the color of gold. Metallic ice. Ooh. Wow. Look at what that did. That's cool. It made it so icy. Now what happens when we put that magnet up in there? Look at that. What? What? That's cool. You know what it needs though? This needs one more ingredient. And we are going to get it right here, right now. Reflective glow number 2. Yes. This is going to put it over the top. 4 scoops of electric glow 2. I'm here for this one. This one's coming out really cool and kind of unique. Can anyone, like, if you're watching the VOD or in the chat now, like, is this giving any, like, does this remind you of anything? Right now, this reflective glow I'm doing is kind of like it changes from green to pink, like a gold to green to pink. So I'm trying to get that, almost like giving this, is it giving it kind of Wicked vibes? Like a little Elphaba with reflective Glinda up in there. Yes, reflective, please. Reflective glow number 2. You got it. Meow, meow, meow. Alright. Stir it in. See what happens. I'm here for this one. This is slapping. Oh. You know what? I may be colorblind, but dang. At least it didn't come out looking like poop. Oh, that's so pretty. Right. Alright, where are you, Magnet? Alright, let me get this up on the stick. Because it'll magnetize better this way. Oh, yes. Look at that. That's really cool. Alright, let's put it on my thumb. Thumb, 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 thumb. Actually, let me get a little thinner. Make sure it's the right consistency. And we'll put it on the swatch stick for the cat eye effect. Then we'll do this thumb for Maggie. Alright. I need a polished bottle. Oh, this one is so pretty. Look at that. Ooh. Ah. Come on, magnetic. Stay and hold it. Ooh. Ah. That's so cool. I'm going to do another coat. This is kind of cool. I'm liking this one. It's so unique. It's so glitter unique. Don't you think? So All right. I need to see it velvetize. Velvetize it. Where are you, Maggie? It's nice. Yeah, it came out nice. It's very. I can't think of any other magnetics that have come out recently that look like this. It's very unique. That's what I say. All right. All right. Oh, I forgot to put peel off base. I need peel off base first. Sorry. I gotta put the peel off base. Gotta protect my nail. All right. Peel off base is that is peel off base, right? Yeah. That is cool. It kind of shifts. It has like a little bit of a green shift. It's got that pink popping. I still don't see the cyan blue though. Oh wow, my hip is on a fire. All right, so we making magnetics today. We got 3 magnetics going today. That's so awesome. And here's the check out the peely base. Here's that purple with the moon dust on it from Mooncat. And then here are those 2 the magnetic that we made, the silver one. It's looking still good. And we got our magnetic that I bumped like 15 times, so it looks really poopy. And then we're gonna put the new one on Maggie over here. Gonna put it on my thumb, put it on my thumb, put it on my thumb. Alright. This time we're gonna wait for it to actually dry. Last time we didn't wait for it to dry, and then it got all goopy, and then it got all messy, and then that happened. Still looks good though for being all messed up. That blue shimmer, like the blue magnetic pull on this one, that's really pretty. Yeah, 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 yeah. Colored peel off base, y'all. You could peel off your undies at home. You can make your DIY peel off base. DIY peel off base. Love it. All right. Are you dry yet? Dry. Let me put a second coat on so that it can really be wet. A second coat, same as the first. You gotta put a second coat on just to be safe. Alright. Yeah, I think that is a fun idea that we're gonna put this metallic ice topper that's on this orange one here. That's gonna be the giveaway. That's gonna be part of the giveaway. I like that. We're gonna give that away. Oh, and you know what else is gonna be a giveaway? I'm getting another one of these pouches that are gonna be black that have my little logo on it from the M&S design. You know those pouches that stay salty and die, or die salty UBITCH. That one, that pouch. So, but it's gonna be a nail to guy pouch. That's gonna be part of the giveaway. I was trying to think of other things to give away too. There might be a couple of moon cats in that giveaway. Who knows? Who knows? Still got a little ways to go. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and subscribe. We're trying to get to the 1K followers so that we can do a giveaway when we monetize. Oh, you got to watch all the videos too. So watch all the videos. You know, like all the live videos. Go back and watch them all. Just put them all, play, mute it. You don't even have to. Just put them all in the background. So we can get those 3,000 hours. You love the pouch. Isn't that pouch cute? It's so cute. It's such a good pouch too. It holds like everything really well. The bottom has enough space that you can add like your files and nail files and magnetics if you have magnets and things. And it has the little logo. The giveaway one is probably going to be black. Like the outside part. And it'll still have this multi-chrome zipper. The multi-chrome zipper. Oh. Alright, are you dry? Are you dry? No. That's okay. We're going to be patient. We're going to wait. We're going to be patient and wait. Looks nice and roomy. It is. You can hold like 10 polishes in there, 12. And like that includes, your base coat, your top coat, your peely base coat, your polish. You could put in like a blurring base coat, all sorts of things. All right, come on. You know what? While we're waiting, let's go ahead and pour this in the bottle. That's a good idea. Oh, while my thumb is drying. There we go. Get the pour going. Ooh, this reflective glitter is so pretty. Perfect. Meow. There's that. That's what it looks like in the bottle. It's so cool. It's like metallic and green and metallic and green. That is so pretty. All right. Are you dry? I don't think it's dry, but it's dry enough. You are dry enough. Well, dropping things. All right. Oh, that's pretty. I like when they're pretty unmagnetized too, And that has a nice opacity to it. That metallic ice has a good opacity. Alright, Mags, what you got? Yes. That looks so cool. Now you could really see like all the colors in there. See how it's going from like money, like a green, to other green and teal, I guess. I don't know. I'm colorblind, but it's just so cool. And then there's like the pink. Can you see the pink reflective glitter? Bang, bang. So good. All right, where is... No. A flashlight. See if you can see the reflective glitter in there. Oh, that's so cool. I'm trying to... Oh gosh, camera. So good. I love it. Oh gosh. And now I'm curious. This one's reflective glitter is good too. Oh yes. Can you see that? Y'all can't see the reflective glitter as good as I can. It's so good. All right, but that's, look at that. That's nice. That is so pretty. That velvet effect on this one. And now, what did we use for this one? Oh, there goes Maggie. We used a little bit of the magnetic metallic ice pigment. We also used reflective glow number 2 and the 5D magnetic pigment cyan blue to make this lovely polish. You made some beauties tonight. Thank you. We did. Check these out. Let's lift them up. Show the world what we got. So we made this beautiful metallic ice topper, which is on this finger here. Oh, that topper in the velvet effect. We topped it over the orange peel off base. And then this is over the green peel off base with the cat eye effect. That's this one. Check it out. Awesome. And then we did this one, which is like 5D with the reflective glow number 3 in it. Oh, it's so pretty. That's on my finger here, but it's all messed up. But you can see that blue is so bright when you velvetize it. And then the one we just made now, which is using the reflective glitter and the cyan 5D, the cyan blue one, which is this one right here. Oh, it's so cool. They came out so good. It's Magnetic Day. Thank you all so much for joining me. That's going to be the stream tonight. I am so glad you came back for part 2 of Peel Off Your Undies. As you can tell, the color glue does not work. Do not recommend. We did not get good peely bases from the color glue. I'm going to try again, probably on my own. I'm going to try to get more white. I need some more cosmetic white from Glitter Unique so that I can try to perfect. We need to fix and perfect. Wait, not this. Yeah, the yellow, blue, and white. These are our culprits. We need a good yellow, blue, and white one-coat peely base. Right now, we've got the black from Hit the Bottle, which is awesome. And then we've got these 3, purple, green, and orange. Perfect. We love them. They came out good. This is the purple, and that's the green, and there's the orange. Use them as peely base. And then you can peel them off because they're peely bases. And then we made the 3 magnetics. Yes! And they still look so good. But thank you all for joining me today. We'll be back not next week, but the following week for another Whip It Up Wednesday. And I have no idea what we're going to make. So if you have any ideas of what kind of polishes you want to try to make, either thermals or, shimmers or glitter bombs or whatever you want to like kind of play with next week, the following week, put it in the comments down below. Leave a like, go ahead and follow, comment what you want to see us make over here, and we'll make it on the next one. I hope everyone has a good night. You are so welcome, PLN. Thank you everyone for joining me tonight who joined me. If you're watching the VOD, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe and get your friends to subscribe so we can get to 1K and have a giveaway, which part of the giveaway is going to be this metallic ice topper. It's kind of very similar to the Hollow Taco metallic taco, so you're going to want to win that in the giveaway. But again, I hope everyone has a good night, and I'll see you at the next one. Thank you for joining me. Take care.